Welcome back to AI Path, Series 19. We have covered identity and trust. Now the human side, consent and data protection. When an agent reads someone's email, processes their medical records, or makes a decision about their loan application, there are legal and ethical lines that matter. GDPR, DPDP Act, and other data protection laws all have things to say about agents processing personal data. Let's break it down. Let's start with consent. When a user says, "Hey agent, summarize my emails," that sounds like consent. But legally, it might not be enough. Data protection laws distinguish between general consent and informed consent. Informed consent means the user understands what data the agent will access, how it will be processed, where it will be stored, and who else might see the results. For agents, you need to be explicit. Tell the user, this agent will read your last 50 emails, extract action items using a large language model, and store summaries for 30 days. Vague consent like, this app uses AI, is not enough. Then there are approval workflows. Some agent actions should require explicit human approval before execution. Sending an email on your behalf? Approve it. Deleting records? Approve it. Changing account settings? Approve it. The pattern is simple: the agent proposes, the human approves, then the agent executes. Now, data protection regulations. Let's demystify the big ones. GDPR, the European regulation, says you need a lawful basis to process personal data. Consent is one basis, but there are others: legitimate interest, contractual necessity. The key for agents: if an agent processes personal data, you need to document the legal basis. You also need to support data subject rights. The right to access, to deletion, to portability. If a user says, delete all my data, that includes anything your agents have stored about them. India's DPDP Act has similar principles: purpose limitation, data minimization, storage limits. The common thread across all these laws is simple. Collect only what you need. Use it only for the stated purpose. Delete it when you are done. For agents, this means, do not let them hoard data in memory or logs beyond what is necessary. If the agent's task is done, purge the personal data from its context. Let's talk about practical patterns for consent and data protection in agent systems. Pattern 1: Consent gates. Before an agent accesses sensitive data, it hits a consent gate. The system checks, has the user explicitly consented to this specific data access? If not, pause and ask. Do not proceed silently. Pattern 2: Data classification tags. Tag every piece of data the agent touches. Is it public, internal, confidential, or restricted? Agents should have rules about what classification levels they can access for each task. Pattern 3: Retention policies. Every piece of data an agent stores should have an expiry. 30 days for conversation logs. 7 days for intermediate results. Immediate deletion for sensitive fields. Pattern 4: Audit trails for rights requests. When a user exercises their right to access or delete, you need to prove you complied. That means tracking what data the agent had, where it was stored, and confirming deletion. Let's recap. Consent for agents must be informed and specific, not vague. Use approval workflows for high-risk actions: propose, approve, execute. GDPR and DPDP share common principles: purpose limitation, minimization, and deletion rights. Build consent gates, data classification, retention policies, and audit trails into your agent systems. Next time, governance, risk, and regulatory alignment. The EU AI Act, NIST AIRMF, and what regulations mean for agent builders. Subscribe and I will see you in part 4.